I mean, I suppose we can talk about you for 37 seconds.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Pen and Prosper, a podcast where JT Lawrence is coaching me, Melissa Delport, to be a six-figure author, and we are putting it on the internet. We are so happy to be back. Very nice to see your smiling face.
Nice to see you, Delport. How you been this
Yes,
week?
yes. I've been good. I've been good. Very, very productive.
Excellent.
Yeah, after slumpy September, we were talking like yesterday about September being bad for sales, and we're already like 3.5 weeks into October. So
I know, it's crazy.
it's
Absolutely
crazy.
crazy.
Nuts. Before we get started, as always, we would like to thank our paid subscribers. A huge thank you to Carmen Radtke, who is a paid sub who actually helped me so much this week. Swings and roundabouts, it's all coming back to us. She's helped me with a translation issue, my German translations. She very kindly had a look just off her own bat and commented on our YouTube that she felt the blurbs on my German editions were a little bit young adult and very clear AI. So I need to dive in and look at those, and I'll definitely feedback Carmen if it improves my ads. So this is great. At
Excellent.
least I have
Yeah,
something to work
because
with. I have an
we
idea.
were wondering why your German ads weren't
Yeah.
working. Yeah.
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 Same ads that are doing really well in Italy and France and just weren't working. And you've always said
Yeah.
Germany is like your biggest market other than English.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited. That's going to be my game plan this weekend, is to
Brilliant.
have a look, yeah, at my product pages and tweak those. So yay.
Thank
Willem.
you to Velum for sponsoring the
Yes.
podcast.
Yes. Thank you, Willem. Our favorites.
And you've been using Velum a lot this week.
So the episode today, as you know, we are discussing the relaunch of my Shadow Magic series. So the whole theme for this week is relaunching a book series. And this is, I'm getting my rights back for a 6-book urban fantasy series. And JT has done this very successfully for 2 series. So she is going to do a paint by numbers. This is how you do it. This is how you do it. So in preparation of that, I have actually been using both of our sponsors, Scribe Shadow and Vellum, extensively this week because I have to translate and format 28 titles. So it's 6 titles in 3 different languages plus box sets, and they all have to be ready by the 1st of January. Can you imagine if I was trying to do that manually on Word?
Can you imagine? Can you
I just would
imagine?
die. I would die. Firstly, there wouldn't be translations. There would only be the English titles. And it would probably take me the rest of the year working every single day flat out just to get them all formatted.
Yeah.
So
You could launch into 2028.
so the translations took me about 3 different languages, 6 books. Probably took me about, I want to say, I don't want to like tell a lie, maybe like 9 minutes.
Mm.
So those are all ready and waiting, and yeah, and now I'm dropping everything into Vellum and formatting, so yeah, so that I will be ready to go
Brilliant.
to get this. I'm
Yeah.
so excited for this relaunch, so I'm very excited to have my versions in print with my chapter headings and all the pretty things, and then I'm obviously going to do hardback versions for my hardback shelf. So
Brilliant. Brilliant.
yes, so both of our
So
sponsors
yeah,
have come in very handy this week.
absolutely. And for me too, because Mike's doing all my Swedish translations.
Wow.
We're going to start, we might even try Russian next week. We're not sure. We're like, oh, will it work? We know some people are doing it with success, but I just feel a bit nervous of Russia and Japan.
Yes.
Oh, we'll see. But I mean, Mike wouldn't be able to do, he just like keeps on pushing out new editions, new translations. And he said to me, like, he would not be able to do it without, obviously not without Scribe Shadow and
Yeah.
not without Venom because it's just so easy, especially with the box sets.
Don't overthink it, because what have you got to lose? Okay, the very, very worst thing that could happen is that you maybe get some bad reviews and you unpub and you decide, no, this language is not for me. But your investment is, it's so affordable.
Minimal. It's minimal.
So
The thing
financially, you're
that's
not
stopping
losing.
me, if it was just, okay, pay for the translation and Mike does them and puts them up, then I'd say, yeah, let's just do it. But I think you do need to advertise.
Yes.
So,
Oh, are
so
you
that's
worried about
another
running?
thing for
Yeah.
me to advertise. So I've got a very limited amount of time nowadays. And am I really going to spend it looking after Russian ads if it's not bringing in a decent amount of money? Probably
Yes,
not a good
got
idea.
you, got you. It's why
So
I haven't gone any further than German, Italian, and French, just because of time. But it's all going to change when my darling, darling new lady starts, and then I can have a
yeah,
little bit more time to play around, and
yeah.
then I might start spreading my wings and doing more
But then
popular
again, even if you're
languages.
paying someone to do it, you're paying someone. So then there is a cost there. You know, it's not about like, okay, let's
Got to
put
be
our
viable.
books out in 50 different languages and hope for the best,
Yeah.
because that's not gonna,
Yeah.
it's also about mental bandwidth, right? Like if Russia is on the table now, then it's in my head too, and you can't get it
Yeah.
out. It's gonna be there. So, and I'm so
Especially with
like,
you. Like,
and
what? That's money on the table? Oh, absolutely not.
exactly. I think I'm more focused at the moment than I ever have been in my author career, apart from
Yes.
maybe when I was writing 6 books in 6 months, because that was just
Yes.
absolutely crazy. But like, I don't want to mess with this focus. I don't want to chase shiny objects. Like, I'm just so in the flow in general with my work that I
Yeah.
don't want all these little things on the periphery.
Yes. And also, I know your cash flow is a little bit more fluid than mine, but any new language is going to limit cash flow because you're starting out with ads again, you've got your 90-day wait again. You take that dive every time, whereas there's other things to spend our money on.
There is.
Prosecco hikes to be had. So I'm super, super excited because obviously you've done this so well. And I remember us chatting extensively when you were getting ready to relaunch your
Yes.
Magic and Mayhem series, the two
Yes.
simultaneously. And I remember thinking, she is nuts.
Nuts.
Like, absolutely nuts. It's guaranteed she's making bank. It's doing so well, especially for us from where we had come from, where we had written books for 10 years and not made any money. And I was
Yes.
like, why would you risk it all? Like the whole bang shoot in one big basket. Like, let me
Yeah.
just, as we've discussed, I think in our very first episode, or the one of the very early ones, like what made JT's career go nuclear. It was the best decision that she ever made. And
Remember, you didn't see the behind the scenes. You didn't see that I was doing all the work to
yes,
make those books sell. Then the publisher wasn't doing
yes.
anything.
Yes, cash. Yeah,
So
I remember you needed more money and
I
like
needed
you
more
said,
ad
real.
spend. I needed audiobooks. Like I wouldn't have been able to do translations, and that's like it's been such a
Yes.
boon to my business. So if you had known all of that, I think the decision would have made more sense to you instead of you thinking like, oh, you're gambling everything. Not really, because
Yes.
I was running the show. I was making all the money and
Okay.
giving half of it to someone.
Yes. Okay. So, yeah, you see, I didn't know that. But now that I obviously know so much more about what goes into the marketing and how it works, and yeah, I mean, it seems a little bit less risky. But at the
Yeah.
time, I was like, says, are you ready? From now, you
I'm
are going to
ready.
be Obi-Wan, and I'm going to be that other guy.
I'm hoping that talking to you will like spark my memory because it was almost 2 years ago
Yes.
now.
Yes.
And I haven't sat and gone like, what did I do? I think it's much better to talk to you and then I'll remember things because it was
And
quite a hectic time.
yes, and there is a lot, but I will definitely ask questions as well. And I think that this episode really, who's going to gain from it is anyone who's perhaps getting their rights back from a traditional publisher, which I highly recommend that when you sign a traditional publisher, you build in a sunset clause anyway. I didn't
Yes.
do it with Mionic, I did do it with Tracy, where just when you get to a certain point when the publisher's not really working anymore for you, not through any fault of their own, just a book, they've got other titles coming in that you have opportunity to get your rights back and to do something with
Absolutely.
it yourself. I think
And
it's so important.
that was one of the things that really hurt me is that I didn't have that clause in the contract and I had
Okay.
to spend a massive amount of money buying my rights back.
Buying it back, yes. I'm so grateful that I don't have to do that. I'm
Yeah.
so grateful. Look, man, yours were in the height, in the peak of their success. Even if I had to pay, it would have been a lot less. I do have to pay for the open artwork for the covers. That's perfectly reasonable. Publisher paid for the covers and has given me license to use them for 3 years, but I said I'd rather have the open artwork because I'm planning on doing so many different formats.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy those back. So there is a slight cost implication, but other than that, yeah, I'm very, very, very grateful that I can get
It'll
it
be
back
worth
and
it.
really, yeah, yeah, yeah,
They're
because the
great
covers are
covers and
great.
it'll be worth it. Yeah. And we know they work because
Yes.
the box set was selling.
Yes. Yeah. So also to put that into perspective, so this series was doing really, really well. I know we're always happy to talk about numbers, but for example, in May, that it made me $1,700, and that's I only get 50% of it. So that it was then making $3,400, say. And now flash forward to September last month, it only made 500 and something dollars. So it is definitely slowly just losing all traction, and we want to fire that up again as quickly as
Yeah.
possible come January. Okay, so the strategy is, let's start at the beginning. Micah will unpublish them. I think he mentioned unpublishing on like the 20th or something. I'm not 100% sure. And the rights revert to me on the 31st of December. So let's start there, right at the beginning.
Okay. Well, what I did is I published it the very next day and I got those reviews over as soon as I could. I published book one and the box set.
Yes, because you can only publish 3 titles a day.
Yes, but that wasn't the
Okay.
reason. I wanted to rapid release the series because I treated
Oh,
it as a new series,
oh,
basically.
okay. Okay.
Now, why mine is different is because I have two box sets. I have 12 titles, right? So I'll just
Yes.
tell you what I did. I published both box sets on that very first day, as well as book ones for both series. Then
Okay.
I
Were you able to do
alternated.
that?
Yes.
Okay.
Then I alternated. Oh, you think of the three book thing? Yeah, maybe, and maybe I
Yes.
had to do the next book one the next day or something. But
But it
the
would have been
point is,
close. Yeah.
yeah, like as soon as possible. Okay.
Okay.
Then what I did is I waited a week and I published book two of the one series. Then the next week, book two of the next series. Then the next week, book three of the next series. I was alternating between the series and publishing a book a week for 12 weeks.
Okay. Oh, that's clever. So for 3 months, you had a book coming out every week. Okay. I'll obviously not have that much. It'll be a 6 week process. Would you recommend the same or 2 week break or a week break or?
Yeah, I'd say maybe a week break because
Okay.
some readers will gobble it up in a day, and then they want the
Okay.
next one.
Okay.
You can put pre-orders up if you like. I'm not sure it'll be worth the efforts. It probably
If they're
will.
coming out so quickly.
Yeah.
Is there a reason that you waited for the week and didn't just publish them every day, like as quickly as you could?
Yeah, because I wanted to trigger the algos.
Okay.
I wanted to do rapid
Right.
release, which basically means publishing often to trigger the algos and make Amazon pay attention.
Okay, got you. You would recommend I do the same, one a week.
Yes.
Box set, book one up 1st of January, and then from there,
I think
every week, one
most
book.
most people would probably do the box set at the end, but my box sets are my best selling. They just bring in so much money with those page reads. NKU immediately.
Yes. Okay. And all of these are going to be loaded up in KU. Okay. All right. Perfect. I think I'll do the same.
Okay.
Also, hold on now. I will be releasing, so although it's different series, I do that across all the languages. So book one and box set up in all the languages, and then every week books two, hey? For
Yeah.
all
Can you handle
languages.
that? Or do you want to push those languages out a little bit so that it's not so chaotic?
So part of my prep work now for the next 2 months is to have all the formatted files perfectly formatted. Like I literally pick that up and load it, and all of my metadata preloaded, all of my keywords. So by the time it actually comes to that
Yeah.
time, everything's done. It's just a case of pushing the buttons.
Well, in that case, why don't you consider making them all pre-orders? So then it's done. It's done and dusted. Like you spend the next, how long do you have? 6 weeks before you get them back officially?
2 months.
2 months. So what if you have a neat little calendar and you
I
do
love
all
that
your
you put me
pre-orders?
and neat in the same sentence. I love this. Gold. Okay. Going to be neat. Come and have a neat little calendar.
Just so that you feel in control, because otherwise, like all
Yes.
these languages, all these titles, it's like enough to drive anyone crazy. If you do all the work now and all your pre-orders, all the dates are there, they're all correct, you know exactly what needs to be done at what time, then that'll take a lot of pressure off you when as soon as those rights kick in, you're going to feel so stressed. But if everything's already done and it's just a matter of those pre-orders going live, going live, going live, going live, plus you might even get some extra sales with those
Oh, do you
pre-orders.
mean load up the foreign pre-orders now?
I'm talking about loading up everything now, yeah.
So I can't load up I don't think I can do my pre-orders. All right, so I set everything up in my KDP dash, like book one, book two. It's going to be 28 titles. I can start putting in like information, but I just obviously won't publish anything.
Yeah, save it as
Okay,
draft.
okay. And then when do I contact Amazon to say I need the reviews transferred?
That's the thing. It has to be live in order for them to transfer the reviews.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, but you still want to catch the ASINs from the original books. You make sure you have
Yes,
them all, including the box set. And then you
yes.
write to KDP and you say, I've got the rights to these books now and I'm republishing. Please, will you move the reviews over? And they will.
Is that it? So even if
Give them
that book is no
the
longer
ASIN.
showing, they can
Yes.
go in and pull that.
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay, that makes me feel a bit better because I was like, is this going to be a timing thing?
Yes.
Is it going to come down to minutes of
Yes.
like they've got to overlap or they've got to
That's why I would
okay.
prefer you to do a pre-order so that you don't have the stress. Like if you have the pre-order up and the previous ASIN is still live, then KDP can see, okay, these books are the same. But that said, they can just look at the ASIN. They have all the archived stuff and they will be able to move the reviews. They did for me. It wasn't.
Okay. And that's as you publish them. So even if it's like now book six is coming 6 weeks later, only then will they move those reviews.
Yeah, I don't think there's another way to do it because you can't transfer reviews to a title that's not live. So yeah, as soon as it's live, you get them transferred.
Okay. But I will ask them when I'm doing the box set in book one, I will ask them, I will say, look, these other ones are coming out. Can you make a
Yeah.
note of it?
Yeah.
These are the ASINs that I'm going to be transferring and make sure that I
Yeah.
have a log of it so that if there's any issues.
Just screenshot your reviews, like just the numbers and the star rate, whatever, just to make sure. And then if they don't transfer enough enough of the reviews or something goes wrong, you can say, no, this is what it looked like before.
Yes. Okay. I don't know why the reviews I'm so hopped on, but like it is just such a big,
No, it is.
for
It's a
me,
very
that's
big
like,
deal. It
because
is
it's
a
the
very
one
big
thing that
deal.
I could lose is like,
Yeah.
there's nothing, I've got nothing else to lose here.
I kind of just accepted that. And I thought if I lose them, I lose them.
Okay.
Because, like, what are you going to do if Amazon says no?
Yeah, no, we're not doing it.
Like, yeah,
Because they
yeah.
are that series really made me feel like a real author because I love that you are on my also boughts.
Yeah.
Annabelle Chase, Heather G. Harris, Michael Andela, and JT Lawrence. It looks so impressive, your page, when I click on it like that, friend. Those colors just work so nicely. The reason, sorry, that I was clicking on this is I wanted to see yours. Is it Cursebreaker or Blood Magic that has the most?
Blood Magic has the most because it's been around for 2 and a bit more years.
Okay, let me have a look at There's a lot of magic. Oh, Realm of Man. I love that you've just boxed it like that. So yeah, so you've got like a nearly 5,000 reviews. I mean, that's impressive. That's like,
Thank you.
and I mean, also such a high rating. It just looks like, okay, this person is doing well. And I know I'm a review whore. Like, if I'm like gonna randomly go on Kindle and look at a book or something's gonna come, I'm gonna look at the reviews, the number of
Yeah,
reviews. And
yeah,
if you only have like 5 reviews, I'm gonna be like, shame, that's probably mom,
yeah.
dad, sister, brother, auntie.
Yeah, look at social proof for everything. Like if I'm buying shoes for the
Yeah.
kids, I will not
Yes.
buy something with less than 4 stars. And it
Yeah.
must have like a decent amount of
Yeah.
reviews. It's yeah.
So, okay. All right. So let's hope that all works. I really wish I had an Amazon rep. Do you have an Amazon rep?
No, but Caroline said she might be able to get me one
Oh, how exciting.
because a rep phoned Jamie last week and
Okay.
wants them to do some work for them and become like an affiliate and that kind of
Oh,
thing.
wow.
He said
Okay.
no.
Oh, did he? He's like,
He's
no,
like,
no, I
no,
don't work.
thanks.
I feel like you should with your sales where they are.
I should probably, then I wouldn't like have battled with the KU thing with Blood
Yeah, you
Magic
could
being
have.
there.
Yes. It would be so
Yeah.
nice. I think that you'll get there though. I definitely think you'll get there quite quickly. I reckon 2026 you'll have your own Amazon rep brand. I just feel it. I told you, I have just such good feeling about 2026. I don't know what it is, but
Me too, me too.
I've got my eye on a new car for 2026. That's what's
Oh,
happening.
really?
My
No, no, no,
14-year-old bus is going
no.
bye-bye.
No, you can't buy cars. You have to buy Facebook ads. Sorry.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to say, based on that and Micah's wording and whatnot, that I am not going to do pre-order. I'm going to take that out of the strategy. It would be a
Okay.
great strategy for anyone else, but obviously look at all of that, get permission from the original publisher. And they probably, to be honest, I think most publishers would say no. I don't know. I just have that vibe. Like they would just be
Yeah.
like, no, let us be completely done before
Yeah.
you. Indies are we pivot, right?
Yes.
And we're always hustling. Whereas I think they're like, no, this is
Yes.
what the rules
Yes.
say. This is what the contract says. So if you can, that's fine. But I'm going to say we're going to take pre-orders off and we're
Okay.
just going to do a week.
Yes. Yes.
So book one and box sets in all four: English, Italian, French, German as soon as possible. And then 1 week after those dates, release until everything is out.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Are you going to be able to
All right.
handle that? That's a lot of work.
I plan on doing most of that work in advance. So I plan on my dashboard having all my metadata, all my keywords, even my actual formatted vellum files, like everything done, my covers, everything.
Okay, great.
And then obviously for those weeks, I probably won't do much else. It'll just be getting
Yes.
those out, loading Facebook ads. So the first quarter of next year is going to be a little bit less writing, which is sad, but it is what it is. I'm releasing 6 books.
Yeah, it'll be
Sorry.
worth it, I promise you.
Yeah, yeah. So I think I will be able to. I don't see that there would be a problem that Amazon would flag any problems if something's still in draft, right? They're
No.
not going to be like this. This is a copy of another book, or
No, I don't even think they'll see it if it's in draft.
okay, maybe I won't upload the actual document. I won't upload the final file. I'll just do all the metadata.
I honestly think it's fine if you upload the
Okay,
file. If it's in draft, it's
okay,
in draft. They
yes.
only look at it for the first time when you press publish.
Okay, perfect. Right. So I'm going to do all that. So I'm going to have everything done. I'm going to source all my keywords in every language. I'm going to create all my blurbs. I'm going to create my covers with their badges, which is like 28 covers. It's a lot, which actually reminds me then I'm going to have to move it forward because, oh, no, Mike has given me license to use the covers. So I have English covers with only my name and branding on it. He's removed his. So I can use those for now and just put badges on them. It's fine.
Perfect.
Yeah, I just won't be able to do audio or anything like that. So that's another thing. Do you think I should, in January, then load them onto an 11 reader
Yeah, why not?
as audio?
11 Reader does quite well for you, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, I say that. I mean, I think in total on 11 Read I've made about $190, but I
That's
get like
great.
every week I get a little tiny payment from
Yeah.
11 Read. It's so cute.
But
It
that's
comes
what you
into my
want.
bank.
That's what you want. I love
Yeah,
that.
it trickles in, and I think it will grow. I think they also a new app, so I'm glad I'm in there, and I've definitely got consistent listens every week.
Great.
So maybe pop them up on there and maybe start working on. I wonder if I should start working on audio now.
Yeah,
I
why
do
not?
11 Labs audio
Yeah, why not?
so that I can put them on 11 Reader and on my YouTube channel.
And find a way.
Yeah, and find a way. Yeah, yeah. I wonder if I should start. That's a huge project, but I'll get paid to work on those.
Yeah.
It's just going to be expensive because I'm doing Guardians too. So I don't know. I'll think about that one. Okay. Okay. What else? What else
Okay.
do I need to know?
Okay. Are you feeling okay about the reviews?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's gonna work or it's not. There's only one way to do it. Oh, you know what else I mustn't forget to include in my strategy is Goodreads.
Oh, Goodreads.
Or will it stay on? I must just
Oh,
make a
no, not
note
that.
to look into that one way or another. I'm sure it'll stay on because even books that are old and been unpubbed, I think they'd stay on there. Anyway, there's that fantastic group. Are you on I Need a Goodreads Librarian?
No.
Amazing Facebook group. And it's a whole lot of Goodreads librarian, but
Librarians.
they're like good Samaritans. They just, people go on and
Um,
they say, I can't do this. And they're like, it's done. They just go on and
oh,
do it for
wow.
you.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
really, really helpful. Okay, what else do I need to do, friend?
While we were talking about translations there, we can stop and just have a word from our sponsor.
We would just like to take this time to tell you guys a bit more about Scribe Shadow. JT and I use Scribe Shadow tirelessly. We do all our translations through the app. It is incredible. Scribe Shadow is a perfect partner for indie authors who don't want to leave money on the table. They use cutting edge AI to make novel translation fast, affordable, and super easy. In just minutes, your book can be translated into over 19 languages, and that is growing all the time with high quality results ready to reach readers everywhere.
And this isn't some faceless tech giant. Scribe Shadow is a small family-run team with indie roots. They've been in the trenches running a small publishing press, so they get the author grind. That's why they've built a tool that's practical, budget-friendly, and designed with indie authors in mind. Plus, they offer cover creation, audiobook translation, and a simple one-credit system for everything. Best of all, you keep full rights to your work, and your books are never used to train AI.
Scribe Shadow has been very generous and given us our very own coupon code, which gets you 30% off your first month of using the app. If you are looking at getting into translations, please would you consider using Pen and Prosper 30? That's PENANDPROSPER 30, and doesn't cost you any extra, and it just lets Scribe Shadow know that we are sending traffic to them and that we are supporting them. So we have a rapid release strategy that we're trying to get the trigger the algorithm. We are contacting KU to keep the reviews. I am
Yes.
prepping everything, covers,
Beforehand.
formatted files, translations, everything ready. So I will
Yes.
have 28 separate folders with information, everything from
Yes.
blurbs to okay.
Uh, Facebook ads.
Okay, right. This is going to be a big one. Okay.
Are you waiting for me to say something about Facebook ads?
Yes. I even have my bed. I have a heading. Are you just saying throw Facebook ads at them?
You have to do Facebook ads, Delport, okay?
Okay. Okay. I am gonna do some nice graphics and some
You're
and
gonna test
TikTok.
them. Yes, you're gonna test the graphics, you're gonna test the strap lines, you're
Okay.
gonna test the combinations.
Yes. Okay. As per usual, Facebook ad strategy and get some really nice firing ads. And I'm going to attempt English.
Yes, definitely.
Even though English markets don't work for me, I'm gonna attempt it again because I have a longer series now.
I would like you to even test the blurb, but I don't know how you're going to do that unless you do click testing, which I don't think. I think this is going to be too overwhelming if you try too much at one time. But what are you going to do about the blurb? How do you feel about the blurb?
I feel like it could be improved. I think I'm going to use some Notebook LM and some chat just to try and find something a little bit different.
Okay.
I don't think it would be a good idea to put the exact blurb on, would it? Or would it to start, so it is the same
I
product?
did because I knew that it
Okay.
was working. I didn't want to change anything that was working
Working, yes. So maybe I'll just start with the blurb that is on there that clearly,
and go from there. Yeah.
and then if it doesn't work, then I can always change it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Why
I
don't
just
you
have
send
to
it to
obviously try.
Rachel and we can just see if we would tweak it in any way. And if you agree with
Okay.
that, then maybe there's just one or two little things to improve it. But maybe there's not.
Yes. Okay. That's
I-
what I'll do.
I'm actually tweaking my blurb at the moment for Cursebreaker
Okay.
because Caroline's ad, you know that ad that did so well?
Yes. HC.
HC, yeah. So the line
Yeah.
on that was her heart was flatlining, her magic wasn't. And I mean,
Yes.
you've seen how successful that ad has been. Hey, it's just like skyrocketed. So I'm actually going to use that as the hook for my blurb.
Okay, clever.
So
At the
there's,
top.
yeah, zero friction.
Yes,
People click on
seamless.
that ad, see that exact thing, and then also just go through the blurb and see what I can just, again, just like
Tweak.
tweak and make it better. I'm probably going to add some tropes because I don't have tropes in there anymore. Maybe you should look at
Okay.
putting tropes in your new blurb. People seem to be doing it and liking it. I don't know. Maybe you want to do some research.
Yes, I actually do need to find the tropes. I need to pop it in and pull all my tropes. Did you ever test a trope card ad?
No,
I
I do
remember
have
we
a trope
spoke about
card.
it.
It's in my A plus content. I have a trope card there and reviews.
That's another thing I have to do because we don't have any A plus content.
Oh yeah, definitely do that.
I don't even have for Guardians. So I want to do A plus content for everything. Well, for those two main series to start.
Do you know that trick with A plus content? For the box set, you can do like a product comparison. And what I've done is listed all the books that are in the box sets.
In your box set.
Yeah, so that when you're looking at the box set and you scroll down, you see all the individual books
Books,
listed out,
yes.
just to show
Okay.
people what's inside the box set. I think it's quite a good trick.
I spent a whole day trying to do A plus content.
And
It was a
it
day
didn't
I'll
work.
never get back. And I don't know what it was. I just
Yeah.
couldn't, I don't know if I wasn't in a mental headspace. I don't know if I couldn't get a picture to
Yeah.
fit this block. And I was going into Canva and I was editing it and I was changing it and I just couldn't. I'm not kidding. I spent like a whole morning. I didn't get one step further in the A plus content. And I
Oh
was like,
no.
this is such a waste. And I got so frustrated.
Oh no.
So A plus content is definitely something I'm going to give Paige because your A
Okay.
plus content looks amazing. Every time I go and look at it, it just looks so nice.
I
It's the
don't
colors, it's so vibrant, it's so
I
bright,
don't
it's so
think it's
poppy.
amazing. And let me
Yeah, but you
just
wouldn't because
what does
you
that
don't
mean?
you don't idolize yourself like I do, clearly.
Are you looking at Curse Breaker or Blood Magic?
I'm trying to see which one I was on. Oh, look at that. Look at Ghostbreaker, how nice that
Is
looks.
it Curse Breaker? Okay, I'm going to bring it up.
Yeah, share
Thank
your
you.
screen.
Okay, can you see it?
Yeah, it looks quite small, but it might just be because I've got us minimized at the top. Okay, I can see it. Yes.
Okay, so you can see it. So there's the box set. The blurb as it is quite long and lots of white space. Caroline said that I should actually get rid of white space, which goes against what I've learned before. But anyway, I'll try it.
Yes, because you've always said white
Um,
space is our friend.
yes. So,
Okay.
oh, I've also, for when you write more in fantasy in this world, I made the two box sets. You know, they set in the same world, so I put them as series
Yes.
two.
Yes.
So that just shows people like Blood Magic comes first, Curse Breaker comes second. You know, if they're bothered to
Yes.
look, which I'm sure most people aren't. And then I have just my little
There it
banner.
is.
And then this is the comparison thing I was telling you about. That is super
Okay.
easy to set up. And then it shows all the books in the series, as well as all the reviews
Yes.
and the tropes. So I've
Oh,
got
I love that.
urban
So
fantasy,
did you
action
create that
adventure.
or is that in
Yes.
the templates?
I mean, it's basically it's a template. You just choose which books you want to show and you choose which comparison elements you want on the left, and then you tick what suits and what doesn't suit. So
Okay.
like, for example, all my tropes on all my books, apart from the last one, it says happy ever after. And then I just tick the last book.
Okay, got you. I had
Then
someone
I
on
have a
TikTok
trope
ask me
card.
this morning, is there a happy
Oh yeah.
ending for my urban fan for Guardians? And I was like,
Oh
yes,
yeah.
obvi.
No.
Okay,
People
there's
love
your
their happy
trope
ending.
card.
There's a trope card with reviews, and then one of my old Facebook ads, which isn't showing at the moment. I don't know why. But these are three Facebook ads that did well in the beginning when I launched, so I just put them here too. I don't know why it's taking so long to show.
Is this under Curse Breaker? Yes, this is Curse
Yeah.
Breaker. Let me have a look and see if I can see it because I've just come from that page and I don't remember seeing that either. That is so clever. So you got your trope card, some reviews, and again, did you just use a template? When we go to set it up, when we do this episode next week, setting up A plus content, what I'd really love to do is to go into your back end to see which templates you use because they just look really, really nice.
Yeah, I mean it's very simple. I'll talk you through it, but basically it's just a comparison table. That's all it
Okay.
is.
Okay, great. Okay.
There's my blood magic book.
And
Oh, and
then,
you know what else I did? I said
yeah.
spice in here with no ticks to show
Okay.
that there's no spice in the books because a lot of people ask me on the Facebook ads, how much spice, how much spice? And
Okay.
I thought it'd be good to show that this is like family friendly.
Yes, mine is the same. Okay, really keen. And then you haven't got any videos on yours, right? Are
Uh,
you going to put your new very, very good Facebook ad? Are you going to put HC onto that where you've got those good ads?
yes, I think I probably will. I haven't even looked at A
Okay.
plus content since I mean, I don't know,
Yeah,
the
but it
last.
looks so nice. I mean, I think you've done that's the thing with A plus content is people would probably tell you every 6 months to revisit or whatever. But I think as long as you've got something, because what it does is on that product page, it keeps the focus on your books. Everybody's bidding for space, and you've got
Yeah,
people trying to advertise their books, and the space can get taken up very quickly by other people. Whereas, yeah, when you scroll, there's so much. I just think it weights your title. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
And I'm
I
sure
don't know if you
Amazon loves
noticed.
it.
I don't know if you noticed when I was showing you the product page that the ad that comes up under the blurb is always for my book. And that's because
Okay.
Jamie makes sure of that. My AMS guy makes sure
Yes.
that there's not someone else's book on my product page as far as he can help it.
Oh, that's clever.
Because often you
Um,
pay for someone to click to your ad, and then there's a nice little Amazon ad just below it, and then they get your sale.
Yes, and they might even get a click, an accidental click, where someone's like, "Oh, let me check this out," and they actually click on the other person's ad and think, "Oh,
Yeah.
that's the book I was looking at." But let's be honest, not everybody is like paying huge amount of attention.
Self-defense AMS strategy. He does self-defense and he does like sales.
Oh, wow. All right. Now, because some people might say, "But why would you pay for an ad on your own page if they're already on your page, right?"
Exactly, yeah. So it's
Okay.
self-defense, hopefully.
Yes, do you want to quickly tell the people what your ROI is? Because I don't think they know. Miss
Well, it's close.
35. We can't call you 35 anymore. Hallelujah.
Well, I was stuck on 35 for months and months and months, apart from
Mm.
that like fantastic month that I had, which was 50%.
Yes,
But
yes.
then Slumpy September happened. Well, paying Micah back and Slumpy September happened, and I had 2 months in a row of 20% ROI, which was so hard for my
Oh,
cash flow.
it's so
So hard.
hard. It's so
And
hard, friend. I'm
now,
so sorry.
thank you. And now it's close to 40. So it's
That's
much higher than my
amazing.
base level.
5% with what you spent, like it's a big, big jump with something like this. Massive.
It's massive. And also keep in mind that we're still in the testing phase. So usually
And you
testing phase,
overall are spending less because you're cutting the dead weight more so than anything,
yes,
right?
I'm spending half of
I
what I
think it's
used to spend.
fantastic. Oh
I'm
wow. So your
so
cash flow is
happy.
going to improve so much.
It is.
There's something else I want to talk about. I want to talk about price points here because
Yes.
I know I constantly undersell myself. The other day I went on and in one of my foreign markets I looked and I had the Guardians box set at like $3.99, which is $1 a book. And I was like, and I went and looked at yours and Rachel's and I was like, why are you doing this to yourself? Why do you think that your books don't deserve to be? I mean, even the six
Mm.
ninety nine, $7.99 is better than flipping $3.99 for four
Yeah.
books. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
what am I doing? So I
Yeah.
upped it
Yeah.
in there, but one of my lists of things to do is to go through all my price points and actually make a spreadsheet on what I've got everything at, and then make a call on what I'm going to set everything at.
Yeah, that's a
So
great
with the
idea.
release, look, starting with Shadow Magic is a great idea. What would you say as that initial, because I know a lot of Micah's strategy was to have a 99-cent box set. I actually don't know what it's selling at now. I haven't looked at the price. You see, I very much neglect this part of the whole thing is like price matters, right? For
Mm.
multiple reasons. So what would you say? Shall I have a look at what he's got Shadow Magic at now? Do you think it's going to have any bearing on what we decide to
Yes,
do?
it'll be
Shall we?
interesting. It'll be interesting.
So at the moment, it says 6.89 to buy the box set. I'm assuming that's maybe a 5.99 price point.
Okay, I'm just gonna look on .com. Okay,
Mm.
well the US price is 5.99, which I
For
would
the box
definitely
set.
spend. Yeah. I would choose between one of two strategies. Like
Okay.
5.99, I think doesn't work for either of these things. I would say you either do the tried and tested thing that we've always done with box sets and you do 99 cents and you just get all your money through KU reads because at 99 cents your ranking will be much better and you get loads and loads of page reads. And I have made a lot of money doing that.
Okay.
That said, I don't do that anymore. I now charge $9.99 for my box sets
Okay.
because I spend so much in advertising. And the money I spend in advertising then makes up for that price, if you know what I mean. So if you're not going to be spending a lot of money on it and you're not going to push it a lot, then that 99 cents price point does a lot of work for you.
Okay. But if I'm going to be pushing ads,
Pushing it, then you're going to need money to push those ads with. And also, then you're not discounting. Like, it's 6 books. Like, do you really want to charge 99 cents for 6 books? It's
no,
like, it's a bit of
not
an
me.
insult.
Big time.
So yes, you can make a lot of money doing that. But what would you rather do?
I think I'd rather 9.99. I think I've reached a point in my career where I don't want to be. I feel like the price I put on my books is the worth I'm putting on them at this point. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? And I
yeah.
don't like it. I don't like it. I'm like, I know what I pay for Kindle books. And I think that people are going to pirate are not going to be dissuaded, but whether your book's 99 cents or 99, they're going to get it free regardless. So I think a true reader will be like, okay, I really want to read this. And I don't think $10 $10 for 6 books is expensive at all.
No, it's a deal. It's such a deal.
Yeah. Also, it'll help with BookBub if I have it at $9.99 for a while and then I apply to BookBub. The series has never been on a BookBub.
Okay, that's great.
So that also, I need to add that to my strategy to start applying for BookBubs like from day one.
Book one and the box set, hey? And when you apply for a BookBub, this is very important. Basically, leave everything up to them. Say, I will be happy with the BookBub on any day, in any genre, at any price.
Can you say any genre?
Yes.
Do you know that messed me up with the Legacy, hey? The Legacy got into science fiction because at that stage BookBub didn't have dystopia. And the Legacy is like the Hunger Games, and people that were buying science fiction were wanting The Martian.
Yes.
It messed me up. My reviews, you could tell, I got a bunch of bad reviews on the box set, all saying, this is not science fiction. This is like YA, like, and they weren't happy. So that does scare me a little bit, but.
Yeah, but I'm not saying accept whatever they say. If they come back with an offer that you're not happy with, you don't have to accept it.
Okay.
It increases your chances of getting one by a lot.
Okay. I thought that you had to select the genre.
You do. You select the genre, but then in the comments, and you select
dates
or whatever. In the comments, you say, whatever you guys want to do, I'm in.
Yeah. Please help me with you. Help me.
Help. With an A.
Okay. Prices for the balance of the series for 6 books.
What do you think about $4.99 or $5.99? You can also make your first book 99 cents if you want to, just to make it easy for people to pick up book one.
Tell me something. Does your price point on your book affect what you get paid per page read?
No.
At all. So if you have a book for $10 or you have a book for $1, when someone reads it on KU, you get paid the same.
Exactly the same. The only time it's a different amount per page is in the different marketplaces.
Okay, so between $4.99, $5.99, and possibly a first book at 99 cents, but just see how I go. Again, though, that might hurt me on a BookBub. So I'd rather price high and hope for a BookBub and then promote it at that lower price with stacking.
Yes. And then maybe after the BookBub, you keep it at 99 cents to try and just keep that momentum.
After. Okay, yeah, I'd rather try that and just keep trying on a BookBub because it's never had one. I think it'll be great. Okay, and
you
then
need to get those reviews in place before you ask for the BookBub.
Yes. Do you know I have to take notes now because I used to do the editing, and now that we have our editor extraordinaire, I don't go through in as much detail.
And you just forget everything I tell you.
Because I mean, the plan is to obviously try and get into one or two of like the new release, hot new release lists, right?
Yeah, you'll get there. You'll get there.
Oh, I'm so excited! Like I'm so excited. It's like it feels as though I've just written like 6 books.
I know
that I can launch. You know,
yeah.
You must have been on such a high after that.
I was, and it's so good because it gives you so much energy. Like I worked for like hours and hours and hours every day. I just remember like Mike's mom was here and she was like, are you okay? Because I was just out of control. Yeah, flat out. And so excited at the same time. And like you start seeing the page reads come in and the sales come in and you're like, it's working.
It's happening. Yeah, and then I should probably also, so as soon as I'm done with the new adults, get back into that other urban fantasy series, which will be a Shadow Magic, comparable, be great. Because I do want to discuss that series 2.0 at some point, but we won't do that now. But at some point, like strategies to revive old stuff is great. I mean, it is part and parcel, I guess, of this a little bit. So I'm going to start creating TikToks as well. In terms of the marketing, I'm going to start prepping all of that. TikTok videos on Midjourney and using all those credits now to start creating in advance because it works well for me, those animated videos. Facebook ads. Yeah, I'm excited.
Are you going to put a link to a pre-order to your new urban fantasy series at the end of this series?
So yes. So it's so funny that you say that because while I was working on Vellum this week, I actually created the back in my back matter because I've decided it's going to be called Fate Magic. How cute. I think the word magic really works well in urban fantasy. Like I was like, it was originally going to be called the armor. I know. Well, originally I was going to call it the Armor of the Fae, but I feel like Guardians of Summerfeld has really hurt me title-wise. Like the first book is called The Cathedral of Cliffdale. So bad. It's so bad. And you know how I know it's so bad? When I'm putting it on TikTok, I'm like, oh, this was a bad idea because it just doesn't say anything about the genre. It doesn't. Yeah. So now it's like, even the titles I've planned for this new Fate Magic, I've got, it's going to be Fate Magic, which is going to sound similar to Shadow Magic. And it's going to have these short, snappy titles and they're going to lean very hard into, would really like to put up that pre-order for a
Definitely.
year before this Shadow Magic goes live, because then I can do that. So that
Yeah.
must be part of my
You
strategy.
could
Yeah.
put it up book 1 and book 2 if you think you'll be able to write them in time. Book 1 in like 9 months and book 2 in a year.
Yeah.
Because you
Look,
want
because
people
I've
to know that it's going to be another series, you know.
Yes. So that's what I've done. I've called it the Fate Magic series and I just said coming soon. And I thought, yeah, if I
Great.
put up a link there, will be great in all my books and add it to all my back matter.
That's exciting.
Yeah. And just have at least book 1 ready to go.
Yeah. Well,
Unfortunately, it is going to be a bit of an expensive exercise coming up because I've used a lot of my credits for Scribe Shadow. I'm going to have to get permission to design a nice cover. I've had to buy back the covers for Shadow Magic. I'm going to obviously up my Facebook ad spend when I start firing ads. I've had to use the higher tier Mid Journey because I need to create a whole lot of. So it's been like, it's not cheap, but it's sure, but not having to pay for the rights has saved my things.
yeah. Yeah. You're basically going to be making profit from the beginning, which is amazing.
Yes,
I had to make
yes.
$40,000 worth of profit before I
Before you even, yeah, I
always said yes.
know. But I look at it like you've spent this money with Pierre and you've spent this money with Micah and you've spent this money, like you've spent a lot of money that I think has established things that it'll start to pay back.
Mm.
Like you're going to be making so much money, dude. Now that you've like paid all this stuff out, do you know what I mean? Like if I think of the amount of money that you've spent, and I mean,
Yeah.
they're not a secret, we've put them on the pod multiple
Yeah.
times.
Don't forget the
Like it's
audiobooks.
huge.
That
Sure,
was like,
yes.
it was 50 grand.
What is your audiobook strategy for your next series? Will you go back to doing that or will you use like an 11
I will use a human narrator
as long as possible?
because I kind yeah, it's yeah, because I love that actress. She gets very good reviews. Like she's part of my brand now, I think. And
Yes.
they're affordable. And then
Yes.
also now that I'm going to be releasing the books like a few months apart, I can brief in those audiobooks as I write, as I go down the series. Whereas before I always waited for the end for various
Oh, that's
reasons.
so nice. So your audiobook can come out quite quickly.
Yes, I'll give it
Okay.
more
Yeah, but
time.
you've
And
got a great relationship with her. And it's because you
she is
set
great.
them here. So it works.
Yeah.
I don't think it would work for me if I'm setting it in America and then I have a South African act. Like it just wouldn't work.
Yeah, it's probably not.
Anyway, I would love to. I would love to. I think that's my goal long term. I came across the most incredible narrator on TikTok the other day, and she's fantastic. And like, I almost get like girl crushy when I listen to her voice. She's got such a
Oh,
great voice. You know, when you're just like, oh,
really? Yeah.
talk to me, just talk some more.
Yeah.
Talk some more. And I mean, obviously, one day, Teddy Hamilton is like the guy that we're gonna. But I could get Teddy Hamilton to narrate my new adult. Can you imagine? I mean, those books will just sell themselves. He's amazing.
Goals.
Yeah, goals. Those are definitely the goals. 2026, I told you, it's when we're making a lot of money. I guess I can't buy a new car because I have to pay Teddy Hamilton to narrate.
Exactly.
He's probably booked up until like 2072. He's probably booked up
Probably.
to the point that his last audiobook, you'll hear Teddy, it's okay, like yes. The machine in the background. His natural laugh is like completely booked up. I wonder if he'll ever clone his voice.
Oh, I was just thinking that actually. He should.
Yeah, because I mean, he could just make, because I mean, a narrator, it's hard. Like they really are limited by the time that they can
Yeah.
spend.
And you can actually damage your voice. I didn't know
Yeah,
that. You can damage it and then it can take months or years to repair.
to recover.
Crazy.
I had nodes. Don't even laugh. I had nodes on my vocal cords.
Really?
I did. Yeah, I had them. They're horrible because it affects your voice terribly. I was like the girl from Pitch Perfect. I have nodes.
Oh my goodness.
I had nodes. Okay, what else? Anything else that I need to consider? I think
Yes.
what is it?
Two things. Book by
Okay.
ads.
Yes. Oh, book club ads. Never done
Mm.
those. I did years ago, but they just blew through my money.
So that Facebook ad guru guy, Matthew Holmes, is doing a course for book by ads now, and I think I might take it. Don't laugh at
Oh,
me. I mean, I'm just outsource my Facebook ads and my MS, and I want to get into book by ads to save time. I think I might take it because of how weird Facebook ads have been lately and Amazon algorithms. I would like to have another tool in my arsenal, knowing that Facebook ads are a bit up and down. And AMS, with that outage the other day with AWS, I mean, AMS was a disaster too. And I would just like to have something else, another,
yes.
and it is very
100%.
effective if you get it right, but I think it's very difficult to get right. All
Okay.
that said, so that's me and my stuff. But all that said, whenever you launch a book, you should always do book by ads, whether you're good at them or not. And the reason
Okay.
is just for a small budget. The reason is nothing is as good as BookBub ads as getting you the correct also boughts.
Oh, okay.
Their targeting is so brilliant that you will get the right also boughts if you spend a little bit of money with them.
Oh, wow.
And you just do it for a few weeks in the beginning until your ABs are good, and then you can switch them off.
Okay, good to know. Right. What's the second thing?
The second thing is at the end of your books, where is the link to the next book? Let's say we're talking about book 1 and you want to link to book 2. Where is that link?
It's at the back.
Where
The
at the back?
adventure continues. So you
Where?
turn the page and then it
You turn the
goes,
page.
yes.
Wrong.
Oh, no.
After your last line of your story, and they lived happily ever after, full stop. Next line, to read book 2, click here.
Oh, okay.
Because often Kindle won't show you back matter.
Okay.
Or for some reason, people don't look at the back matter.
Yes.
Just like they know that's the last page of the book, that's it, and they are. It has to be
Okay.
on the last page of your book.
Okay. On that note, also should you put it in the front or the back? I always put it in the back, but I saw Micah puts it in the front.
I think that's up to you. I don't know if it makes a difference.
I feel like if it's in the front, I haven't decided if I've enjoyed this book yet. Whereas if I've finished it, I'm at the back of it, I'm going to be like, oh, probably more. And in the box set, you wouldn't have that then. You would just have
the pre-order to your next pre-order and book 6. Then can you organize newsletter swaps?
So I haven't done them for so long, but I need to try.
It really helped me. One more thing you can do, I know we both are not into the ARC reader thing, but I think we should change that. You could offer book 1 to Facebook group, like Fans of Urban Fantasy, I think it's called. Get into some urban fantasy Facebook groups and see if it's okay to post as an author. Some of them you aren't allowed to, obviously, but that Fans of Urban Fantasy you can, and offer your book there as an ARC.
Okay.
Do you have BookFunnel?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the easiest way to deliver it. You can just have that link.
Yes, true.
That anyone wants to grab and honestly give away as many book 1s as you can. Just like as many as you can, because you don't care about losing that sale, but you do care about finding new readers, the new correct readers, urban fantasy readers.
All right, so Fans of Urban Fantasy gets as many book 1s out. I must actually, that is another thing I must put on my prep list, is to load it onto BookFunnel and get it prepped so it's ready to go. Okay, sure. You see all these little things we forget.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's a lot we've still forgotten, which will come to us as we go. And so we'll just keep talking about it.
Can you give away book 1 in book? I don't think you can in BookFunnel if you have it on KU.
It's not in KU yet.
Oh, now you mean?
It'll have to be at the right time.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Anything else you can think of now? I mean, I know we'll revisit this when it starts happening. I'm pretty sure everyone's going to be along for that, right? It's going to be like, this is where we are. This is the rankings. And I need to make sure that I take screenshots of all my previous rankings and, like just to see how we do.
Yeah. It's going to be so exciting.
Rankings. I know, friend. Okay. Whew. All right. Sure. My brain is now fried.
Congratulations.
And I bet you we've only covered probably like 40% of it, actually.
Probably.
Okay.
Can I just tell you one cool thing that happened this week?
Yes.
So,
I mean, I suppose we can talk about you for 37 seconds.
Thank you. So, two cool things. So the Kickstarter book arrived, the one that I ordered. So I started reading that, and actually
I saw that. I saw that on Facebook
about Kickstarter in episodes.
Yes, perfect.
Because I'm getting so excited about it. It's really like, ooh, can't wait.
But no pressure, but you better finish that book by next Friday.
No, I know. But I was going to do Grey Magic first as a Kickstarter, as my practice, and then I was going to do my other books. But I've actually run out of time because they say that 3 months minimum per campaign. So if I do Grey Magic right now, which I'm not ready to do, I need like another week or two to just finish reading the book, then only in 3 months can I do my new book that I'm writing now, which I'm excited to do. So I'm not going to do Grey Magic first. I'm going to jump in and do Spellstorm book 1 first as part of my ladder strategy. And
and when does that start then? Now?
Like now, like ASAP, because I'm already more than halfway through the book. And then so I can start doing what's it called? You start building the project and then you do a pre-launch. But the longer the pre-launch, the better. So I'll explain it all next week. I want a really long pre-launch. So
oh my gosh, this is gonna make. I'm so excited. We can follow along with that journey.
Yes.
Oh, our weekly updates are about to get super interesting.
Yay. And then the other thing is Russell. Lee Savino and Russell Noelty.
Yes.
They've got a podcast. They're great guys.
I love her. She's such a vibe. That F-bomb just like bang, bang. She ain't
I'm
scared of
sure
nothing.
I'm sure she'll come on the show if we ask her to. I think she'll be
Okay.
happy to do that.
Yeah, that'll be
In
so
fact,
nice.
her and Russell were on the Wish I'd Known Then podcast. The chat was so interesting that they actually had to do 2 episodes because it went on.
Oh,
And
wow.
I would recommend it. It's very, very interesting. Russell is always so interesting. He's got such an interesting mind. I love listening to him. Anyway, I'm on his Substack newsletter list, and he emailed last week saying that, have you considered your 7th translation? And but what he means by that is a lot of people have made what money they can from a series, and then they did translations. What's next? And his 7th translation is a comic book
Oh,
edition.
wow.
And you know,
Oh,
my
that could
book's
be
got
cool.
so much action and adventure and banter and
Yes.
colorful characters to make such a cool comic. So he was only looking for like 4 or 5 authors to work with. I think he said it had to already be a successful series. He's not talking to people who are like just launching, and they have to be up for funding the Kickstarter and that kind of thing. So I just put my name forward, and he said it sounds awesome, and he's put me in touch with the publisher, and we might work together. So might have a
That
little
is
some
so
little comics this
cool.
time
You have
next
a
year. Cool,
comic.
hey?
Oh,
Yeah,
I love it.
I know.
I love it. Okay. So you've got a lot that's coming on too. I mean, I thought we were supposed to
Yeah.
be gearing down for the year, but I feel like we're actually
No
leveling up.
way. No
This
way. No
Christmas,
time.
there will be no peace. I wish for
I've
you
got,
peace and whatever. No, no, not this year.
I'm so focused. There's no way I'm taking my eye off the ball right
Well,
now.
no,
No way.
100%. Santa's going to put bestsellers in our stockings. I can see it. I can feel it. I can feel it.
Not lumps of coal.
Yeah, no, you can have that. Okay. Oh, great. That
Okay,
is so
friend.
exciting. Well,
Um,
before we sign off, I just want another shout out to our sponsors, Vellum, for getting
yes.
me through this very difficult time. And
Venom
you know
is
what the
our
best
emotional
thing?
support software.
I'm telling you it is. And you think about it, I'm formatting 28 books. It's not costing me a cent to use Vellum because it's a once-off payment.
Yeah.
Speaking of a once-off payments,
We
we have
have
a
it.
link, tryvellum.com/pen and prosper. So that's a pay before you pay thing. You can try out Vellum and test Vellum as much as you want, format as many books as you want. So if you have a backlist of 20 books, you can format all 20.
You can do
You
as much
unlimited.
formatting as you like, unlimited,
Yeah. So you can
and
do
then you
all the
only
work,
pay.
yeah, when you're ready to publish and you
Yeah,
need to export that title. There's not enough good things we can say about Vellum,
we
actually.
do love them.
We do
Will
love
you give that
Vellum.
link again, please, Delport?
Yes, the link is tryvellum.com/pen and prosper, the word AND, pen and prosper. And if you type that into your search bar, you can play around in Vellum to your heart's content. And if you do, please let us know in the comments because it's like we want everyone to know how amazing it is and to let
Yes.
us know that they think it's amazing.
Yes.
Okay, friend.
Thank
Well,
you, Delport.
you've given me a lot of homework.
Hmm.
Yeah, hopefully I can get all of this done before Christmas so that I can rest for that week and then hit the ground
Yes,
running in
you will
January
need to rest for a week before you
after
hit
all
the ground
that.
running. Put that in your schedule.
Okay. Next week, we will be doing an episode on setting up A plus content, which I think is going to be
Yes.
fantastic for everyone. And we will discuss your Kickstarter. And
Brilliant.
when you are done with the BookBub ads course, you can let us know
Yes.
the highlights of that too. So we have some exciting stuff coming before this year is done.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Yay, I'm excited.
Yay. Okay, friend.
What's
Well,
our
have a
mantra,
lovely weekend.
Delport?
Success is inevitable.
Nice.
I finally got it. I
Yes,
get
you
it right
did.
all the time now. All right, friend. Well, have a beautiful
Okay, friend.
weekend. We'll see you
Thank you.
next
You
week.
too.
Okay.
Okay.